What's up, influential family? This is Cole, and today we're making fish. Okay, so I'm gonna fry some fish for y'all, give you a few tips and tricks you might not know, show you how to make it right, make it tight, right? So first thing, I got all my stations set up, I got all my materials out and everything I need. All right, y'all, we got Louisiana seasoned crispy fish fry breading. And you know, I have these containers that keep everything concealed and fresher, I think, so because we might not use it all, you know, it's only 2 of us, so we like to keep our extras secure. So I got the fish fry, seasoned breadcrumbs. Ooh, I know a lot of people don't know a lot about that right there, but I'm gonna show you. Then we got some white lily. Now I know you wonder how all that's gonna come together, but just hold on, I got you. All right, we got our seasonings lined up, and this is the most important ingredient. As you know, we a household that love lemon pepper. You see it? We love lemon pepper around here, so this is one of our favorite ingredients. As you can see, it's like the lowest. We gotta get some more, but with fish, you need lemon, citrus, some kind, acid. You need it, okay? You can get you some fresh lemons if you want to, but get that lemon. That's the most important ingredient. If you don't have it, you might feel like you're missing something, and that's what it is right there, okay? All right, so we got our pepper, a little Cajun season. Now, listen to me now. We're gonna go light on them salts, because we already got the breading. The breading has some salt in it already, so if you don't want to go too far with the salt. Now we got to try to keep it somewhat healthy, okay? We're already frying. All right, and I got everything else set up. I got my oven preheated for the fries. Since we're frying the fish, we're gonna bake the fries. You know, that's the trade-off. We try to keep, you know, you gotta keep it rounded out. So we got some crinkle cut fries. Take those out real quick, and we're gonna get those things baking while we fry the fish up, because they take a little bit, so I'm going to pop them in there, you know. And as you can see, that's a lot for us. It was some leftovers from another time we cooked, but that's all right. We keep it real with y'all, you know. We ain't gonna get a brand new bag, you know, for the vlog. You know, we're gonna keep it real. These fries are bland. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of seasoning before the bake, and you gotta bake it in, season them afterwards. If you bake them, doesn't work well because the seasoning doesn't stick. So let me come this way if I can, just lightly. Ooh. Get some salt on there, and I think that's good. I love lemon pepper on my fries as well. I don't know about you all, but I love lemon pepper. Just a little bit, okay? Now, you know, a lot of times we won't even taste this right here, but just make it pretty, you know? You gotta make it pretty, make it look good. Restaurant quality, okay? And I think that's good. We don't want to overdo it, okay? Now, to the oven with these. Ooh. Going in. Now, I got the oven cranked up to 400, because if you guys don't know, fish cooks really fast, okay? So, I've got some fish over here waiting on me. I bought mine frozen. Sometimes I get fresh, but sometimes not. You know, when you grocery shop in big bulk, sometimes you buy the frozen things so you can keep it around for a while. But you can also buy fresh and freeze also. But in this particular case, I got some frozen tilapia. And first thing I'm gonna do is take it out of these packages and clean it off, okay? Fish in there, and I'm gonna clean it at the end. So we just removing the packages right now in the sink. It's very juicy. You know, we don't have to worry about bones or anything with this tilapia. I haven't had fish with bones in so long. Like, so many things now are just made conveniently for us. Who knows if they're real, but that's what we got. Okay. Now, you want to rinse these off in cool water. Alright? You don't want to do hot water. It's going to cook your fish. Fish cooks really fast. But that's a good thing, you know. A lot of us are really busy and we got stuff to do. You can take fish out, and I'm not kidding you. If you got frozen fish, man, I think 5 minutes will get you where you need to be. It'll be ready to fry or bake if you're baking that day. Especially if you're baking, you can put it on. I wash my hands now. Keep it clean, okay? Wash it. Okay. But yeah, you can put the baked fish on and multitask and do other things. Alright, so I don't know how you do it in your household, but we like to just half these. Just cut them right down that spine. Just like that. Be careful. See, I'm not going super fast. Let the knife do the work, as they say on Food Network. Let the knife do the work. If y'all haven't noticed, I've watched a lot of Food Network coming up, and that's like where I get a lot of my tips and tricks from. So yeah, I got a few things I can share with you. Alright, here's one that a lot of y'all don't know about. Egg. So this is going to be your binding agent for the breading. A lot of you fry things just straight out, and that's cool. It's still good, but if you want your breading to stick and you want it extra crispy, this is your key. I know a lot of y'all be making salmon patties and all that, and they be breaking apart. You forgot to put the egg in, okay? Or some people use mayo. I don't think mayo is as good with holding everything together though, so egg. Now, if you know some old ladies, they'll tell you, whenever you like cooking something with egg, try to take it out in advance and let it come to room temperature. It'll just be a lot better, a lot smoother. It'll whip up better. Now, mine is semi-room temperature. I didn't take it out that long ago, but it's not fresh out the refrigerator, okay? Alright, so we don't have that much fish, so I'm just going to do one egg, so that's about 8 halves, and this is enough for that, okay? So just going to whip that up real good. Whip it. Whip it good. Whip it. Whip it good. Alright. See, it was somewhat room temperature, so it looks a lot smoother than a cold egg would be. And guess what I'm going to do with that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're just going to put that in there. Yes, yes. Now, I'm going to set this in the sink. Remember I told you your hands Hands are your best friend in the kitchen, okay? We're gonna use our hands for this. So, like I said, we're gonna take it easy on the salt. Watch me. 1, 2, okay? We might have done a little more if we didn't have 2 salts, but this Cajun seasoning also has salt. So look, you just want a little bit up underneath that breading, you know, so you can taste it. This right here, oh, you can go crazy with that. You can go crazy. Woo. You can go crazy with that lemon pepper. Before and after, okay? A little extra regular pepper, just a little bit. You don't want too much pepper in your food. I think that's one of the ingredients that a lot of us overuse. Just a little bit of herbs. Herbs is always good. I love herbs. Okay, so that's what we got right there. So I'm just gonna go in, mix it up with my hands. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. Looks so good. Now look at that seasoning. See how that seasoning is sticking in them crevices? Yes, yes, yes. Really, you could do this and then let them marinate for a while. Then you really would be doing something. Like if you had a fresh lemon, oh yeah. Not for too long though. You don't want the egg to dry up. In the refrigerator. Okay. Alright, looks good. So now I have to make the breading. So I'm gonna wash my hands and get ready to show y'all that, okay? Be right back. Alright y'all, we're gonna get back at it. So at this point you should have your oil going, heating up, because we're about to start the breading and you want to go straight from breading. Lay it in the fire, okay? And let it sizzle. So you don't want your breading to stick for too long. It's gonna get too caked up. Don't work good like that unless you have like a separate rack. That might work, okay? But we got our egged up fish ready to go. And now we're gonna make the batter. The batter is liquid, more like cake batter. We're making breading nice and crispy. So, you know, I wanna say this too. You don't need as much of this stuff as you think. You know, you might buy one of these packages and use the whole thing for one session, but you might not even need that much, to be honest. A lot of times I'll have like leftovers. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna make it. Oh, it got seasoning in there too. See that seasoning? Now, don't put too much of that. You don't want it to burn. Breadcrumbs cook fast, but we just wanted a little crispy element in there, okay? Then we're gonna add the white lily. For a little bit more of a thicker binding on there, because this is more floury. And it's gonna bring everything together, okay? Just a little bit of that. You see, I didn't add too much now. That doesn't have flavor. That doesn't have flavor. There you go. Oh yeah. Now see how they do it on Food Network. If you want to do a double batter, you a coat in flour, egg, then you do your breadcrumbing on the outside, okay? But this is fish, so we're just gonna rock with the breading one time, alright? Alright, I'm finna dip and get ready to fry. Let's go. Okay, so you gotta have really good timing with your oil, alright? You don't want it too hot or too cold, so we're just gonna keep testing it. And you want your fish to go in there and start sizzling, but you don't want it to brown right off the rip. Okay, so we got it on about medium heat right now. And I think by the time I get a few pieces going, it should be ready. I just did the water test. So by the time I bread and finish talking, it should be ready. Okay, all right. I like to remix them a little bit before I start the breading process. Just to make sure that egg, make sure the egg is still coated on there so it'll slide off, okay? We have mixed pieces since we sliced them. So I'm gonna do a mixed batch. I'm gonna do a big and a small piece with a big and a small piece. That makes sense, right? If you do all smalls, it might cook a lot faster and all of that. So we're gonna try to keep it even. All right. Now, you don't have to have it sopping down with egg right before you put it into the batter, but that's good, okay? Just pick it up. Lay that thing in there. Now, a lot of people will say I'm doing this wrong. They use paper bag. I feel you. But I ain't got a paper bag right now. I don't. I really don't. Who has paper bags laying around anymore? I guess you gotta buy them special for this occasion, but you know, we kind of thought of this meal on the fly, so I'm guilty of doing this all the time like that. Okay, looks good. You want to shake off that excess. Don't go too crazy. You see, I almost spilled a little bit, but that's good. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the fryer. Now, if I'm right, it's gonna sizzle nicely. Oh, listen to that. Listen. Yeah. All right, I gotta work fast now. Y'all gotta keep up. Y'all gotta keep up. Gonna work like mama now. Feel me? Gonna work like mama now. Yeah, keep up. Cause you don't want that one piece getting extra hot and nothing else cooked right. So keep up. Let's go. Work efficient, work fast. But not sloppy. Try not to be sloppy with it, you know? Everybody make mistakes, but try to keep it tight. Ooh. And like I said, I'm gonna do one more small piece in there to balance it out. Balance out the numbers. And look at that. See, I still got half the bread left. That's gonna be perfect. I don't like to waste stuff. I don't know about y'all. I really don't like to waste. It's a shame. Shameful. Alright, now look, we gotta move this one back. Make room. There we go. Now that first one is getting kind of, that's alright though. I got it on medium heat, so when you put stuff in the oil, it's gonna automatically slow down, okay? Now I gotta wash my hands. I'll be right back. Now, one of the second most important things about frying, you gotta constantly flip. Now watch me. Be careful not to, oh man, look what I did. Sorry, we all make mistakes. Be careful not to mess your breading up. Okay? You try to lightly be gentle with it. You know. You might even want to let it cook a little longer before you start flipping, just so the breading gets secure first. You want that first side to be secure before you flip. I like the rounded edge to be on the end, you know. But the more you flip, the better. So we're going to let that go for a little while, let it cook, and then we're going to flip again. So, you know, you want to be safe. So if you have some fries that are frozen or anything you want to pop in the fryer real quick, try to put it out on the counter for a little while. Let it thaw out before you put it in the fryer, okay? Juicy food, anything with water plus oil don't mix. Oil and water don't mix. We all know this, but I don't know. Seems like we forget when we start cooking. So, you know, you don't want to cause any grease fires, okay? Ooh, look at that. I love to see them bubbles. See, you don't get them kind of bubbles without that egg. The egg helps with the bubbles. I'm trying to tell you. You get a whole different bubble up with the egg. Once you flip it. Now you can see it ain't done. And that's exactly what you want. You want it to cook slow and good. It's sizzling, but it ain't burning. Now see, that piece was a little darker. Okay, that was my first piece in. That's okay. That's going to be the first one out right there. Let it keep sizzling. If your fish was really, really brown on that first flip, You might need to let the second side go a little longer. And then a trick for that, you take out the extra brown fish, put it on a pan, and put it in the oven, okay? And that's gonna help you cook through without burning. So if you accidentally messed up and you got the temperature wrong, it's okay, don't worry. Just don't keep frying it, okay? Take it out, put it in the pan, put it in the oven for a little while. It's gonna be good still, okay? Trust me. Already. Flip again. Ooh, look at that. That's what makes you happy right there when you start to see that brown. Ooh. Look like my man's complexion in that pot. Yeah. Look. Ooh, look at that brown. Ooh. But it's still a little light underneath. It's beautiful. That's like me right there. You know, when you have little pieces like this that fall off, that can be your taste test to see if you got the seasoning right. Because really, to be honest with you, this is done. I'm taking that out. Taking that out right now. This can be your taste test, all right? Hang that out to dry for a second, and then I'm gonna taste it. All right, y'all, I'm back, and I've got my bowl washed. Nice and clean, because we're about to make our coleslaw for this, okay? So if you thought that the fish and the fries was everything, you are mistaken. So try to get something fresh in all your dishes, all right? Even if you're gonna fry. So I got the bag of shredded cabbage and carrots all ready to go. And I also got the kind that's small squares, the dices. I like the bigger ones myself personally. So the small dices will be like KFC's coleslaw. So you can buy it like that and hook it up, make it look restaurant quality if you want. I like the bigger slices, all right? Just gonna open that up. And I use about half of this. I mean a gorilla opener. You see that? I ain't trying to do that. That's my man calling you gorilla opener. I like to just take a piece off the edge, but you know, stuff happens. Alright, got my cabbage in there. And again, it's only 2 of us. So I ain't gonna make a big old bowl of coleslaw. Then we got this right here. That's the magic. Non-GMO, baby. See that? Okay, this is Mary's. I've had this before and it's really good. I didn't see another brand today to compare it to, but I've tried this one before, right? And this is so simple. I'm not even really cooking right now. This is just showing you an optional side. If you didn't know how to make this at home, here you go, okay? It's not very hard. See how I pour that on there? I think, like I said in the last video, you can add, but you can't take away with these kind of things. So it's better to just add a little bit, toss it up. As you can see, this one is still kind of crunchy, kind of dry. So I'll pour a little bit more. Ooh. I think that's gonna be good right there. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Yes. I don't like mine soaked down to where it's like a pool of, see that? It ain't a pool up under there. I don't like that. Some of y'all might, and that's cool. Everybody got different tastes. I know they have some coleslaw mixes that are sweet and some that are more tangy. So, you know, everybody got their different coleslaw preferences. This is how I like mine. The longer you let it sit, the softer it's gonna get. So, you know, you gotta calculate that in with the timing, with the plating, your audience, whoever's eating with you, however you want them to, you know, receive it, you gotta think about those kind of things, you know. So I like mine crunchy. My man likes his kind of soft, so we're gonna go for the middle ground, okay? Let it get a little bit soft for a few minutes before we start the plating. And that's all, y'all, okay? I hope you like this video. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know some dishes that y'all like. Y'all might want some tips. You know, that Food Network knowledge, it's overflowing, baby. I got it all to share. So, you know, drop down in the comments. Let us know what you want us to cook. And we got you. All right.